Hey nieces and nephews, it's your favorite auntie, Monique Judge, and this is Auntie Unfiltered. The theme of today's Auntie Unfiltered is actions speak louder than words. More specifically, today's theme is doing the work. Now, what do I mean about doing the work? I'm going to use myself as an example, okay? A few weeks ago, I did an episode talking about going to therapy and conscious communication and making self-improvements, right? Which I actually received a lot of positive feedback about, and I want to thank you guys for that. And a lot of you were curious about the process. And so that's why I want to talk about doing the work, right? So when I go to therapy, when I initially decided I was going to go to therapy, my goal was to improve upon myself in certain areas, right? I noticed certain behaviors and patterns that I had that I really wanted to get rid of and change. And so I went to therapy with the goal in mind that I was going to work on those things. And those are the things that I began discussing with my therapist. Now, in talk therapy, in my specific situation, I do talk about my problems. Sometimes I cry, sometimes I rant. Sometimes I go off about things. But what I have learned in that process, and one of the tools that my therapist has been able to give to me, is to be able to be a lot more self-aware and to kind of untangle things myself and figure out what exactly about a certain thing is triggering a certain behavior in me. And then once I get to that part, then I can recognize, okay, well, how can I handle this differently, right? Because you have to be an active participant in change, right? Whether that's your personal change or even in social change and what we're going through now, right? With people always saying, okay, well, what can I do? What can I do? And I'm an ally. Again, actions speak louder than words. So it's about more than just saying and claiming something. It's about doing something about it. If you want to be an ally, if there's change that you want to see in the world, you want to see Black people and people of color in general being treated equally, then that's something that you would want to champion actively through your actions, not just in talking about it, but in the things that you do. When you see an injustice, you call it out. In doing the work on myself, it made me hyper aware so that when I notice a certain behavior is coming or something is triggering and it might make me feel a certain type of way, I can immediately stop myself and think, okay, am I responding to this or am I reacting to it? I can take a moment, right? And pause and make sure that what I'm doing, I'm moving with intention. My intention is to be better about this situation than I would have been before. So I move with that intention. I think about my actions and I take them appropriately, right? And so again, actions speak louder than words, and doing the work applies to everything, not just yourself. It applies to any change you want to do. If you say you want to be a writer, then a writer writes every single day. That's an action. That is an action that you can actively take and do to make yourself. It's not just enough to say, hey, I'm a writer. This doesn't make any sense, right? You have to take the action to make those things happen. Doing the work involves understanding, right? Taking some time to think, to analyze, to figure out, okay, what's my plan here? Where do I want to go from here? What do I want to do? What do I hope to accomplish? What's the goal, right? And when you can figure out that goal, then doing the work is basically take that goal. Maybe it might seem big, it may seem insurmountable, right? But if you take that goal and break it up into little bitty steps, okay, well, here's 5 things I can do. Let's say you want to make a cake. Well, in order to make a cake, you need flour, but you don't have any flour, so you have to go to the store. Here's your steps. You need to make a list of everything you need, then figure out what you have and what you don't, right? And then you need to go to the store. You want to take a list to the store so you're not just in there aimlessly wandering the aisles. That's a task, right? So you've made your list, you go to the store, you get the items, you come back home, you bake the cake, you follow the instructions on the recipe, you let it cool, you make the frosting. Then when the cake is cooled off, you put the frosting on it and voila, you've done it. You've taken that big task and broken it down into manageable steps until you've gotten to where you want to be. That's called doing the work. Now, I've made it very simple with the cake thing, but again, it applies to everything. Anything that you want to change, anything that you want to do better, anything that you want to improve upon, all it is just take that one big thing and break it down into little chunks. Well, first I need to do this, and then I need to do this, and accomplish those things one by one, step by step, and I promise you'll be doing the work. And the things, it's just going to change your world and open you up to so many new possibilities. As always, I want to hear from you. If you have comments, if you have questions, if you have concerns, if you have a topic that you think I need to discuss, or if you just need advice, please email me at auntiesubmissions@theroot.com, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace.